We're joined by a really talented guest. She's a musician. Her name is Liora Itzhak. She's an Israeli singer with Indian heritage who developed her unique sound while living in India and learning from all of the biggest gurus. And we're so happy to have her here with us. Hello and welcome to the show.
Well, hi, thank you.
What an interesting background you have. So you are first generation born in Israel, and your parents grew up in India.
Yes.
And they're Jewish.
Yes.
So, like, as an American, we don't realize that there are a lot of Jews from India.
Yes, there are. They actually came to Israel at 73, and I was born in 74.
You were born, oh, wow.
So I'm the first generation here in Israel. And I'm very proud to be an Indian, but
is there
Jew.
a nickname? Is there like a benefer for India, like in Israeli? In Israel. I'm trying to come up with a word combining the two. So the influence, first let's hear a song because I want to hear more about how you came to your sound and your form of expression.
סוף חלום, סוף תקופה, מה רצית שיקרה לך השנה? יש אבק ברחובות, אבק בנשמה, תראי אותך תמיד בדרך, ושוב השמש הופכת לרק, את לא בוכה.
You have a voice of an angel. So you spent 10 years in India. I mean, is this where you kind of found yourself musically and spiritually?
I was in India for 8 years. From when I was at about 5 years old, I was singing at home. We were listening to Indian music and we were watching films, Indian films. So I was very much like.
So you feel you're both. Like, do you feel like one or the other, or both, like Israeli and Indian?
I feel both of them because I'm an Indian. We speak Hindi at home, but outside it's Hebrew, it's Israeli. So it's the combination of both of them. So.
Really fantastic. And you've listened, I mean, you are becoming even, so successful. You sang in a Bollywood movie, right?
Yes, right.
What was that like?
I started learning Indian classical music, but I came to know that it's going to be very long educations. So I went to the Bollywood. It's light music, and I went to Bappi Lahiri. He's a very famous music director in India, and then I've started singing in films.
And singing films. also singing for Prime Minister Modi from India. I mean, wow. Were your parents, did they get to meet him?
No, I was the only one to.
What was that like for you?
It was a very, it was an exciting moment, first of all. He's a very very nice person, like when I met him. So and it was very much it was very honored for me to be part of a historic moment.
And at the Netanyahus home. So I mean, you're getting the best of both. We have another song of you singing in Hindi.
Out. And when I came back, so it was the other.
Yeah, so you're really speaking.
But now everything is settled. The Hebrew is settled, the Hindi is settled, and the combination is.
Now, also, I mean, not only this, but you're also performing with Static and Ben Al-Tavori, who are we've talked about a lot on the show. I mean, they're huge superstars. They just signed a major record deal, so you're in very good company.
Yes, the last song of them, which is Namaste, I was actually invited to this song and to sing there. And it was a very nice and exciting clip also is there.
And you look like you had so much fun.
Yes, we had a lot of fun, and many dancers, and they both are very nice singers and humanly also.
I mean, and what else are you working on? Some other albums as well, and other songs?
Recently, I have done with Ivri Leader, his song Mugzam. So we did it in a sound of Indian sound, like, and now I'm going to actually bring my fourth single fourth song, which is going to be out at about 1.5 months. And
congratulations! All right, so we want to hear a little. Give us a little, something before we end the day. We want to end on a very positive note.
Okay. חוזרת חזרה, מה שהיה היה, מה שיהיה מחר מחר. היום עובר מהר, הכל נראה אחר, הנוף מאוד מוכר וזר וזר. וביד יש מזוודה קטנה שבה כמה חולצות ושרי עם רקמה. והלב רוצה לשיר אכן במה, הנה הנה כאן, והופ היא נעלמה. מעלה מעלה, יאללה